Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Parsha Tavo, Part 1, the Mitzvah of Tochacha. I think if it asks most people, why do we deserve the horrible punishments that are mentioned in Parsha Tavo and the Tochacha, people would say it's because we failed to keep the commandments. We violated the Asays, we violated the Lo Tasays, and it's not really a complete answer. That's not what the Pasuk says. In Pasuk Mem Zayin, the Pasuk writes that why do we receive all the punishments? Because we did not serve Hashem b'simcha. It's not that we did not keep the commandments, but we did not do it b'simcha. And that's why we deserve all the horrible, horrible punishments that are mentioned. The Kutzka was so perplexed at this. We keep all the mitzvah, we do everything precisely and properly, but we don't do it b'simcha, and therefore we should go ahead and get killed. That sounds harsh. He actually learned the pshat differently. And he says that Lulav Hashem, because you didn't serve Hashem. And how did you not serve Hashem? How did you rebel against Hashem? B'simcha. That's why you deserve a horrible punishment, because you rebelled against Hashem and you did it b'simcha. It's definitely a cute pshat, or maybe a cute drasha on the pasuk, but the simple pshat certainly does not seem to be that way. As a matter of fact, the Rambam clearly learns the simple way. In Hilchot Lulav, when he talks about the mitzvah of Simcha Beit Reva, he finishes off the chapter by saying that not only by Simcha Beit Reva should we have joy, but we should have joy all year long. We should have Simcha always. And if we do not have Simcha in the mitzvot, then we deserve to be punished. And he quotes the pasuk, Tachat Hashem Hashem b'simcha. So clearly the Rambam learns that when it says in the Tochacha that we have these punishments, it's because we did the mitzvah, but we did not do it b'simcha. So then the question returns, what is it about simcha that would cause someone who does the mitzvah but without simcha to go ahead and deserve such a horrible punishment? Maybe a nice concept to do the mitzvah to simcha, but to such an extent. So the first question is it even a mitzvah to do the mitzvot in simcha? So the fact is, it does say in the morning davening, the morning tefillah, in Mizmor Todah, Ivdu et Hashem b'simcha. So there is a concept of simcha. And the Rambam Hilchot Daiot mentions the idea of simcha. Rabbi Yonah and Mishlai also talks about the chiyuv to have simcha. So yes, you could say that's an important concept, it's a proper midah, maybe even a mitzvah, chova, to have simcha when you do a mitzvah, but still the question remains, to such an extent that if we don't fulfill this mitzvah of simcha, but mitzvot, we shall have such a horrible punishment. So that's definitely a question to ponder, and in part 2, we'll see if we can address this challenging question. Shalom.